What's up guys, it's Oshy aka Oshy, and welcome to my new series where I'll be reviewing and introducing you to games that right after this commentary, right after this video, you can go download and play without spending a cent. That's right, welcome to the world of free-to-play. I'll be showcasing many different free-to-play games, and hopefully with the help of you guys, I'll be able to take some suggestions. But for the most part, I'll be looking over Steam and other places for these games. This is really the year of free-to-play. I mean, in 2011, we really saw a surge of free-to-play games, and we really saw a lot of them this year be announced. You got things like Blacklight Retribution, things like Tribes. All these games are coming out. They're all free-to-play, and a lot of MMOs are going free-to-play too because of, you know, World of Warcraft and Sorcerer being such juggernauts, and really the MMO market. A lot of them just can't compete. So I thought I'd take advantage of this because lately I've been so focused on like one or two games that I really want to expand my gaming horizons. I used to be a big PC gamer. I used to be, you know, playing like tons of games a day and like doing all these things, and I downloaded Steam and I'm like, alright, I need some games, I need some different things than just Battlefield. And hopefully this will serve up some interesting and entertaining content for you guys at the same time. The first game I thought I'd talk about for this week is Team Fortress 2. It went free to play during the summer 2011 and has significantly grown since. It's a huge free to play game. You can get it on the Steam PC client or even the Mac client because it's also released for Mac, which is, I didn't know that. I didn't know Mac had games. Mac or Apple, whatever you want to call it. But you can do a quick search and begin the download. It's really quite simple. What is it all about though? For the most part, it's pretty simple. It's a class shooter. It's very arcadey, very fun. I played about 30 hours in the past week and a half, I'd say, maybe about 2 weeks. I've tried out all the different classes. It's pretty simple to get started and to begin to understand how the maps work, how the different modes work, and how most of the game's mechanics work and everything like that. But just in case if you're having trouble, there's the class tutorials. There's also in the start menu where you can play against bots. On any map you wish, they figure things out for yourself, figuring out how the weapons work, everything like that. Classes, though. There's a lot of classes. Let's see if I name these all off right. There's Scout, Soldier, Pyro, Demo, Heavy, Engineer, Medic, Sniper, and Spy. Whew. There's 9 different classes. Very great, very awesome classes. They speak for themselves, but I'll cover some of them. I'll cover some of my favorites, I think. So, Demo Man is probably my favorite at the moment. He's great. He's listed as a defensive class, but I love using him offensively. Just being up in their face with the grenades and the sticky bombs. He has a grenade launcher. It's pretty basic. But my favorite weapon with him is the secondary launcher that he has, which is the sticky launcher. It shoots out little sticky bombs, and when you use the alt fire, which I think is right click, I'm not too sure, I instinctively use it, but when you hit the alt fire, it blows them up. You could do this, you place it in a doorway, like a choke point, you train the enemy over it, put it on top of the flag, the capture point or whatever, and you just hit the whole alt fire button. It blows them up instantly if you got like 3 or 4 on there. Or it really significantly damages them. It's really entertaining, it's rewarding, and I love it. You know, it also they also, for the Demo Man, have the option for him to be really good at melee, but I'm not really into that. Next up is the Engineer. It instantly appealed to me. Being able to play a support character like that in a shooter is awesome, but to top it off, he has automated turrets, and that makes it just so much better. I love being aggressive and being able to play with him, and I leveled him up really quick, and I got this mechanical hand for him that lets you deploy this little mini turret instead of the regular turret that deploys really fast, and it does, I think, a little bit less damage, but it's destroyed easily. But you just put out another one and it deploys so quickly, and you just keep, you know, popping into the room where the fight's going on. You deploy one down and usually you get a kill or an assist or tons of kills and assists. But it's always very important. Like when I play Engineer, I love being aggressive, but I have to keep those teleports down. You have to keep the dispenser down for health and ammo really close to the front lines. You got to do all these things when you're playing Engineer. It's a very technical class to play. I mean, at the same time, there's also just having the spy on the enemy team that's actually doing its job makes the Engineer's job even that much harder. always having to redeploy dispensers, redeploy turrets, redeploy teleports. Spies love getting behind enemy lines and going for your teleports and destroying them with the sapping. I think it's called the sapper. And he's able. I haven't played the spy class that much, but he saps it and destroys it. And what you have to do is you have to heal it really quick for it to not be sapped anymore and repair it. And it's so fun. It's such a great class. I love playing it. But there's a lot of engineers right now that just sit back and do nothing most of the time at the capture point, the last capture. And if your team is being really aggressive and winning, usually they sit back with the flag and they don't do anything. And it's just, I love being aggressive with it. It's important that you try out different, just being aggressive with it. I think that's really important with any class. Is it a true free-to-play game? The answer is yes. Obviously, you can go out on Steam, you can download it right now for free, absolutely no cost, but there's always a concern that the player with the deep pockets will not only have the better weapons, but they'll also have an advantage over the player that chooses not to play. And that's somewhat true. I mean, they can always get something instantly if you pay for it in these free-to-play games. But with TF2, this is certainly not the case. Most weapons that can be bought have a chance to randomly drop, or can be earned through achievements, or even crafting. Or even trading, actually. You can even trade weapons, whatever you make. I'm not too sure if the achievement weapons are able to be traded. I'm pretty sure anything you can buy can be traded. So the store is really great though. They have even user-created items that you can make through Steamworks. And it's approved by Valve, and then it's put into the game later, or into the store I should say. And they even have maps players can create, and you can buy them and play them with your friends, if that's your thing, or you can put them on your own server so everyone can enjoy them. Checkout is really simple. It's through Steam's prepaid system. You buy these thing called Steam Dollars. It's really simple. PayPal, credit cards, whatever you need. I even think they have bank transfers in there. But one pro tip here, when you're going into the store and you're thinking that you want to either try out a weapon, look at weapons, or even buy a weapon, try the weapon out first. There's a little option before you buy it that you can also try out the weapon for, I think, up to a week. And if you try out the weapon during that week that you're trying it out, you'll be given the option to have a discounted price. I think it's 20 or 25%. So pro tip right there, always try the weapon out before buying it, so you get the discount if you're actually gonna buy it. Even if you're not gonna, even if you don't want to really try it out, you just want to buy it, try it out for a week, then buy it, and you get the discount. It's really great. It's like $7 for a weapon, $5 for a weapon, and you try it out and it'd be like only like $3. Then that's awesome. But yeah, I mean, weapons are really balanced in this game too. When you have a weapon, what you're looking at here, even if it has, gives you something like a plus in damage, it always at the same time has a negative. So if you gain something like damage, you'll lose something like health. And the balance really shows. This game basically features some of the most frustrating and annoying things in first-person shooters and other games. Things like grenade launchers, rockets, automated turrets, flamethrowers. It's basically a parody of what we hate, yet it's not frustrating. I don't get it. It's not frustrating at all. Not once was I worried that if I lost it would reflect badly on some sort of stat, because there really is no stats unless the server that you're on has a personal website that, tracks all these things. I didn't care about things like KD or win-loss or anything like that. It's just so much fun. And having and striving constantly to push forward for that win and working with my team is great. It's a great, fast-paced, arcadey, free-to-play game. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Be sure to check out the description below by hitting the Show More button. There are links there, everything you'll need to get started with Steam. You get into a server on TF2 along with the server IP that I play the most on all the time. Also want to thank Ted Hunter for use of his music. Also check out Ted Hunter's links below. Be sure you check out my Facebook and sign up on Twitter and start following me. There I'll be taking suggestions for future free-to-play titles and showcase them on the channel. Finally, I'd really appreciate if you rated this video what you feel it deserves, and to check out the channel for videos that you might have missed. I want to say thank you for watching this gameplay and this commentary, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.